the old city, where streetlights flickered on before the sun had fully set, lived a vampire named Liar. Now, you might think you know about vampires, but Liar was different. He couldn't see himself in mirrors. Sure, but he saw his reflection perfectly in puddles on the street. That was how he checked his mood for the day. And here's the strange part. Liar, a creature of the night, was afraid of the dark. Not just any darkness, but that deep, suffocating quiet, where even your own thoughts get lost. So every evening, he'd step out right at twilight, that magical time when the world is caught between day and night. One evening, he saw a girl sitting on the library steps. Her name was Alina, and she was reading a book with no title. The pages were completely blank, yet she turned them with such focus, as if reading someone's destiny. Liar, drawn by this mystery, sat down beside her. "Are you afraid of vampires?" he asked, his voice a low whisper. She didn't look up from her blank pages. "I am," she said, "but only of those who have forgotten who they used to be." From that night on, they met at twilight. Alina would tell Liar stories about people from his own past, people he had known centuries ago, but had long since forgotten. With each story she told, the gnawing darkness inside him seemed to pull back a little. The vampire's thirst, that constant nagging hunger, grew quieter, like the static fading from an old radio. He was remembering what it was to be human. Then one night, the city plunged into absolute blackness. The streetlights died. The moon hid behind thick clouds. And for the first time in ages, Liar was trapped in the very darkness he feared. He squeezed his eyes shut, his heart pounding. But then, he heard it. Alina's voice, clear as a bell, reading another story just for him. When the lights finally flickered back on, the girl was gone. But on the library steps, she had left her book. And for the first time, words filled its pages. It was Liar's story, his own life, written down. The final pages were blank, the ending unwritten. And in that moment, understood, as long as he remembered himself, as long as he held on to the stories of others, he would never truly become a monster. And so, they say, if you ever find yourself wandering the old city at twilight, you might meet a vampire who walks without fear in the fading light. He's not looking for blood. He's looking for stories. And if you share yours with him, he'll keep it safe forever. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories.